All right, Facebook family. For the ones that want to acknowledge that you're there, hello. And for the ones who don't, that's fine. See who comes on. Try to tag a few of you guys. It is Monday. See who comes on. We'll see who hops on here. Okay. All right. Today is Monday. Yes. Hey, Mom. You're the first one on. Well, I think I had someone else they just didn't want to acknowledge that they're there. But it's okay. Got a great topic tonight. It's all about what is sabotaging your success. That's going to be real good. Yes, yes, yes. Lawrence, well, hello, Lawrence Gilbert. Long time. Welcome. Glad you could join us. How's married life? I'm sure you're doing well. Okay, we'll wait a few more minutes, see how many other people can hop on. Hi, Patricia, welcome. Glad to have you. Okay. Okay. I guess it looks like we're going to start. Whether we have one person or two people or 5 people or 20 people or 100 people, we're going to start. Okay? Can everybody hear me okay? Hi, Marta, how are you? Glad to have you. I think that's pronouncing your name right, Marta. Okay. Nice to have you, Marta. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start. My name is TessTims. I am TessTims. I'm with TessTims Institute. I am an international speaker, trainer, coach, mentor, and author. And I come on each and every night, Monday through Friday, from between 7:30 and 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And for the other ones that's from the East Coast, and you're an hour ahead of us. We're here in Houston. But I want to share with you guys tonight about what is self-sabotaging your success. It's important that we identify what that looks like, because we subconsciously do it and don't know we're doing it. How many people can relate to that? How many people can relate to self-sabotaging your success And you do it unconsciously. You don't know that you're doing it, but it happens. Over and over and over, you keep repeating the same thing constantly. Now, I'm going to give you some things to jot down. And before we start that, I'm going to tell you a little story. I had a client of mine that I was working with. She was one of my coaching clients. And she was always second guessing herself. She was always creating negative energy around her business. Reason why things were not going to work. Or if she gets so close to meeting a deadline, she'll stop in her tracks and make up a reason why it shouldn't happen. I don't know how many people can relate to that. Hey, Miss Taylor, glad to have you. Glad to have you back. So my whole topic for tonight, guys, is to identify why you're sabotaging your success. Because we all have done it. If we don't do it, we have done it. I've done it. I've done it in a lot of ways. When I shared with you guys about me losing out on a building and then gets trapped in a car and a lot of things. And I had a lot of things that was awaiting me, like finishing up a project for a book and launching my courses that I was launching. I just got in my own way and couldn't finish it. Hey, Sal, how are you? Welcome. So you have to think about some of the times that you've done something and it's not because of someone else that stopped you in your tracks from your success. It was you, guys. Yes, it was you. Only you. You can't blame anyone else for your shortcomings. When you don't complete a task or when you don't reach a goal, you can't blame other people. It starts with you and only you. But today is a brand new baby day, guys. And you can change all of that right now. If you've been sabotaging yourself and don't realize that you're doing it, but then you know you kind of not reaching your goals, but you start wondering why I did that. I wonder why I didn't do this. But you know I should have did that. You already know that you should have done that. Right? You already know this. But you do it anyway. You continuously to do it. And you'll just say, oh, I forget about it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh, this happened to me all the time. No, it does not. That's a story you made up about yourself. That it happens to me all the time. That's just a situation. That you got to change your perception of that, all of those things. Those things that you keep telling yourself, these stories that you keep making up about you and why you can't achieve something. Because you're just telling a story. That doesn't mean that exists. That's something you made up. Because you hear me talk about all the time, guys, that you are the architect of your own life. You get to choose your outcome. You get to choose your success. You get to choose your failure. As you call it, a failure. But it's not always a failure. It's a stumbling block to get you to the next state. I'm going to repeat that. It's a stumbling block that will get you to the next step in your life. So the sabotaging, oh guys, when we going to stop it? When we going to start and do something about that? Because God give us all a gift. What we going to do with it? Are we going to keep making up excuses why we hadn't been successful at something? And success can be defined in all types of ways. It don't always have to be about money. It could be successful in starting a charitable organization. It could be success at building your relationship with God. It could be success in having a better relationship with your spouse. It could be success in having a better relationship with your colleagues or your boss. Success can come in all shapes, forms, or fashion. So what are you going to do to stop self-sabotaging your success? That is the whole topic for tonight. Is you are in control. You get to choose what that looks like. Isn't that good? Isn't that great? Did you get to choose? I love it. Now, write this down. Here are some of the, hey, Winnell, my colleague, not my colleague, but my ex-classmate. Welcome, Winnell. Glad to have you back. Okay. Ed Jones. Oh, Reverend Ed Jones. Hello. I'm honored. Glad to have you, Pastor Ed Jones. Okay, guys, so let's go on to what I was saying about self-sabotaging. Now, these are some of the things that would cause you, they're most common when it comes to self-sabotaging. Number one is procrastination. Oh my gosh, guys. Procrastination is one of the number one reasons why we self-sabotage our success. We are in control of everything that we do. Everything. Hi, Gail. Welcome. We are in control. So when you self-sabotage and decide you're going to, I'll just do it later. Oh, no, I got time. I can put it off till next week. Oh, no, I can just wait. Because you keep procrastinating on the big win. Yes, you're procrastinating on the big win. Because sometimes we get scared of the big win. Sometimes we get scared that we're going to make it and we're going to succeed. Because we're scared of all the things, the magical things that can happen for us when we succeed in whatever that is. Or that goal that you've been trying to reach. Or that book that you've been trying to write. Or a new ministry that you're trying to create. Or a new position on your job that you've decided that you want to apply for. Or start your own company. Or retire yourself. You keep putting it off. I'll just do it next month. I'll wait 6 months from now. Because you're scared to retire because you're so used to that income. And now your income is going to be shortened. And so you're really fearful of what it's going to look like for that retirement. But you know you want to do it. But you're fearful about the retirement. So you procrastinate on doing it. Hey, Shailen, welcome. You procrastinate on reaching that goal and the things that you say you want for you. Remember, you're the architect of your own life. You get to choose what that looks like. That's wonderful. So every time you procrastinate, guys, you just stop yourself from reaching your goals. Whatever that is. If it's a goal that you're trying to achieve for tomorrow, like I talked to you guys about your to-be list, that to-be list is a list that you create the night before tomorrow so that you can check off everything that you do the next day. But if you write that to-be list, guys, and you don't follow the list, you're not being successful at the things you say you want to achieve. Hey, Ella, welcome. So, guys, procrastination is one of the main reasons that we don't succeed with a goal. Or don't succeed with that, you want to build a new home and I think I'm going to put it off for next week. Put it off to making the plans to next year. You're fearful of what that looks like. Some people are expert at blowing their success. That's what my mother just said. Not feeling that they deserve the good things in life. Instead, they'd rather be on the bottom line. That is so good, Mom. Now she's something else. Hey, Alice, welcome. Hey, Sonia, that's my sister. Love you. So, guys, think about it. Sometimes we can be our best cheerleader at blowing it. at blowing the wind, at blowing the success. Because we're so busy, scared of what it's going to look like for all the wind that happens, all the goodness that's awaiting us. We are so scared and fearful of what that feel like. And you say you want it, but do you really want it? But do you really want it? Are you going to procrastinate on that book you need to complete? Are you going to procrastinate on your courses that you need to finish? Are you going to procrastinate at getting that degree that you want to get? Are you going to procrastinate on building that beautiful home you want to build? Are you going to procrastinate or saying yes to that man who wants to marry you? Are you going to procrastinate to the lady of your life that you want to be with? Are you going to procrastinate on that job you want to seek that you've been waiting? Which one are you going to do? Are you going to keep on procrastinating? Alice says, strange you said cheerleader, just as I sign on. Alice, hey Alice. So guys, you got to think about it. Hey Selma, welcome, another homegirl. Think about you are the one that's doing it. You are the one that's blowing it, guys. You are. Don't blame your family. Don't blame all these people around you, because that's an excuse. And yet things do happen. Nobody lives in a perfect world. Things happen. But a lot of this, you have to take your power back, guys. Oh my, don't let me get started. You got to take your power back. And when you take your power back, guys, you can do anything. It don't matter about what it look like. Don't matter about what your financial situation is, guys. You can do it. I believe you can. Don't matter about that you're not in the place that you want to be mentally. Just work on getting emotionally ready for the win. Because you got to be emotionally ready for the big win before you can have the big win. You got to be ready inside here, before it starts to come out. There's no way you can success if you're not mentally ready for it. Y'all better ask somebody. You got to be mentally ready. Because when you mentally ready, guys, it's going to show up and you're going to say, oh my goodness, this is amazing. This has happened. You already saw it. You saw what it looked like before it happened. You visualized that. You visualized the success, because there's no way you can reach the success if you hadn't already saw it, if you hadn't already felt it, you hadn't already tasted it. You got to feel it, see it, and taste it, and watch how it manifests. The only way it don't manifest if you procrastinate the win, guys. When you procrastinate the win, then what happens? You stop, like I said a few episodes ago, 3 feet from the goal. You stop in your track because you're sabotaging yourself. You're fearful of what it's going to feel like to be successful. Because you feel like you don't deserve to be successful. You feel like, oh, well, I've been just doing this all my life, so, I might as well just stay where I am. You're telling yourself that you don't deserve to have it all. And whatever that means for everybody on this call. Having it all might be having a little bit, as you call it. That might be more than enough for you. Everybody has a different level of success. It doesn't have to be about money all the time. You get to define what that is. But I don't got on a tangent, guys, about procrastination. Now, okay, Miss Taylor says, our future gets brighter and brighter. Yes, it does. It does get brighter. It gets brighter and brighter and brighter when we fulfill our goals. You have to take baby steps. Baby steps. Mama says it's called focusing on the negative. When you procrastinate, you're focusing on everything that's going wrong, everything that you don't have, instead of focusing on the things that you do have. I talked about gratitude journal. I talked about the power in the journal. Not just in the journal. I want to rephrase that. It's the power in the gratitude. Because guys, you got to be grateful for the small things. You got to be grateful that you get to wake up every morning. That God gave you breath to breathe and to see and to hear and to taste. You got to be grateful because a lot of people didn't wake up. You got to be grateful. Get your journal. The stores are open. You're able to go out and shop now, guys. Go to the half-price bookstore and buy you a journal and title it Gratitude Journal. Honey, when I tell y'all guys, I started a journal about 15, 20 years ago. Hey, Cynthia, welcome. Another top stylist. I started journaling about 18 years ago, guys. Hey, Dan, welcome. Miss, I think, let's see. Antoine? Yes. Welcome. So, guys, I started journaling about 18 years ago. And when I started journaling, I started watching how my life started to change. Just from journaling, guys. Y'all think that's no big deal, guys? But it matters that you journal. It matters that you be grateful for the small things. Queena, hey, welcome. Glad to have you. So, guys, think about taking that journal and writing 1 to 5 things that you're grateful for. And watch how things start to shift for you. Hey, Sheila, welcome. A lot of people don't think, oh, that's not a big deal. Journaling, I can write down things, but who cares? No, please, guys. Just try it for 21 days. I'm going to give you guys a challenge to try for 21 days to journal 1 to 5 things that you're grateful for. Whether it's waking up in the morning, whether it's succeeding in cleaning out your closet, or succeeding at completing the task on your to-be list, or succeeding at starting to write your new novel for your book, or whatever that is, guys, write down the things that you're grateful for, that you're blessed to have good health. Be grateful for that, guys. Be grateful that you have great friends in your life, a great family life. Be grateful for things that matter to you. But you got to start with the small things first. When you start with the small things first, then everything starts to shift. It's going to be like a magnet. All these things start attracting to you because you start from the smaller things first. Remember, it's all a bit about gratitude. Hey, Jacqueline, another colleague, another co-author in the Trailblazers for Women. Welcome. So, guys, think about journaling. It's so important, guys. Hey, Sheila, I love your enthusiasm, too. So, guys, procrastination was one on my list for why we sabotage our success. Number 2 is self-handicapping. We fail to protect our ego, guys. Oh my gosh. We fail to protect our ego, meaning that it occurs, situations occur continuously. Over and over and over, we repeat the same thing over and over and over. We keep doing the same thing. Hey, Angela, welcome. We keep repeating the same circumstances that will not get us to the big win. Hey, Jeanette Harris, welcome. Long time. Glad to have you. So think about it, guys. We trap ourselves in sabotaging because we keep repeating the same thing that we know we shouldn't do because we're following that ego. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, guys. That ego. That ego that's telling you that you know you don't deserve a certain thing. You know you don't deserve that. You know his time is not right. You need to wait. You don't need to be mentored. You don't have the money to do that. You don't have the money to build this house. You don't have the money to take a vacation. You don't need to change your job. You need to stay here where you're unhappy. You've been here for 25 years, so you might as well just stay here another 10 more years. That's the ego telling you you need to stop. That's the ego telling you you don't need to write that book and tell your truth, guys. That's that ego that keep us in a hot mess. That ego keep us in a mess. Y'all better know. How many people on here can relate to what I'm saying? Hey, Felicia, welcome. Christine, welcome. How many people can relate to what I'm saying? Thumbs up if you can. Thumbs up if you can relate to what I'm saying, because it's all about self-sabotaging your success. Hey, Lachelle, welcome. Number 3 is negative thinking. Oh, Jeanette said, the ego sounds like the devil. Yes, it can be. Whatever you want to call it, because it's not good for you. Your ego is not good for you, guys. Don't listen to it. You tell the ego, get out of here, ego. You got to get somewhere and sit down because you don't belong here. That's what you got to tell ego. Because ego is going to steer you in the wrong direction. It's not going to help you win. It's not going to help you get to success that you want. It's not going to help you reach your goal because it's going to keep telling you that you can't do it. You don't deserve this. Stay where you are. Negative thinking, preparing failure even before you have started. Oh my goodness, guys. You're preparing to fail and you ain't even started. You came up with all these reasons why things could go wrong. You came up with all these reasons why it's not gonna work. So if you tell yourself that all of these things not gonna work, and this not gonna work, and that's gonna work, and this gonna work, and what if this happened, and what if that happened? Well, no, it's not gonna work because you've already made your mind up it's not gonna work. You've already made your mind up that it's gonna fail before it starts. There you go again. Self-sabotaging your success. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Not anybody else, guys. You self-sabotage. Because you have created all these negative things around the wind. You created all of these negative things around the wind. Yes, you did. You did it. Not anyone else. Hey, Judy, welcome. Glad to have you. Long time. Number 4. Overthinking a situation. That's what I'm talking about, guys. When you overanalyze it, you shape it up, you square it up, you round it up, you just bend it up, you wad it all around it, you did all these things. The reason why it's not going to work. You shaped it up, you molded it, you made a circle out of it, you squared it up, you did all these things. A reason why it's not going to work. Yes, you did it. Not anybody else. Because the ego helping you do it too. Don't forget about that. Because with the ego is helping you shape it up, form it up, square it up, round it up, sit on it. You sit on it, you won't do anything about it. You on the sofa, you won't get off the freaking sofa. Because you have came up every reason why you can't do this. A reason why you can't go to your next position in your career, or change positions in your job, or go to school and finish your degree, or finish being a producer with your music, or writing your novel, or building your new home that you've been waiting to build, or finding a land, or whatever you've been making up all your reasons why you can't do something. That's self-sabotaging. Nobody else is doing it. You're doing it. Hey, D, welcome. Raphael, welcome. Carolyn, welcome. Guys, You are doing this. This is the whole topic for tonight is about what we do to sabotage our success. Because we are the ones that doing it, guys. Wake up and smell the coffee. We're doing it. My mom says, always yes, but to advise on making a positive now. So think about what you can do now to make a change. Now, we realize that we are sabotaging ourselves. But what are you going to do now to change that? Okay. Number 4, giving up when the going gets tough. Oh, my goodness, guys. Oh, you just stop in your tracks. You just stop 3 feet from the goal. The goal is sitting right there waiting on you. I mean, right there, waiting on you to grab it, waiting on you to get it, waiting on you to just reach down and pull it down because it's right there. But what do? You stop in your freaking tracks because you done made up all these reasons why you can't do it. Now I can't do it. I gotta wait. You made up all these stories why you can't do it. And you 3 feet from the freaking goal. I think it's just amazing that you have done this. You stopped in your tracks. Do you know how many people have done this? Do you know how many people have stopped in their tracks? Hey, Karen, welcome. That's Karen Sherry. That's the connector. She's the leader of it all. She's a bad super girl there. She is the founder of the Trailblazers, Women Who Lead. She's a narrative of the book. I thank you, Karen, for coming on. And she's doing a lot of big things, guys. You guys got to stay tuned for her and follow her. She's amazing. So, guys, think about it. You are right there from the goal. You are right there. It's 3 feet from the goal, and it's waiting on you to do this. It's waiting on you to pull it down. It's waiting on you to come get it. And what you do, you stop in your tracks. Because you came up, you let the ego get in control of what you're doing and tell you already been doing this for 10 years and nothing has happened. You might as well just stop and find something else to do. Because that's the ego keep telling you this, that you need to wait or find something else to do. This is not working. You failed at all of these things, so you might as well just give up. How many people can relate to what I'm saying? Jeanette says fear of failure is greater than the fear of success. Yes, indeed. It's so many people stopping our tracks because we let fear stop us. You got to do it afraid, guys. You got to do it afraid no matter what it looks like. Hey, Kamika, that's my little girlfriend. Love you. Guys, you got to do it afraid regardless of what's going on around you because we got so many things going on around us right now. A lot of negative energy around the entire country right now, guys. Let me get started on that. But we got to push through all of this. Whatever's around us that's causing us to stop being successful in our mind first. Because remember, guys, that success starts internally first. You got to get mentally ready for the big win. It don't happen overnight, guys. You got to do it here first. You got to mentally get yourself ready for the win. You got to start listening to positive talks and affirmations and listening to and being around people that pours into you and you can pour into them. It's about being a part of various groups, guys, that's positive so that you can move forward. You can't do this alone. If you can't afford a mentor, guys, get a power partner, accountability partner. So, guys, stop making up excuses why you can't be successful in life. Just think, God give us all a gift, but what are we going to do with it? Are we going to go through our entire life with our music being unplayed? How many people have done this? I know so many people have done it, have gone deceased and never lived their life to the fullest. They stopped in their tracks. Hey, Haley, there's my niece, Haley. Love you. Love you. Chaka, hey, welcome. So, guys, Think about it. You are the architect of your life. Stop overthinking situations. Stop having negative thoughts. I call it stinking thinking is what I call it. Stinking thinking, when you keep going around in your brain over and over and over, reanalyzing, you got to shape it up, fold it up, mold it up, square it up, sit on it. Why are you not doing something? Because you have come up all these reasons why you're not doing it. Yes, you. You're making up excuses because you just said, well, I don't deserve that anyway. You know, they told me I wasn't going to ever do anything. I've been hearing this all my life. Nothing's ever worked out for me. No, it won't work out for you because you told yourself. You let whatever was in your past, whatever they told you as a kid. You know, sometimes we have to reprogram our mind, guys. That's a whole nother topic. I got to share that topic too. So because we have to sometimes reprogram our thermostat. That is so good. When I tell you, you got to reprogram your thermostat. And guys, when you do that, that's a whole nother story. But let me get back on this. Anyway, giving up when the going gets tough. You got to keep pushing through. You got to keep pushing through. You got to keep pushing through no matter about what happens. You got to keep doing it, guys. The number 6, I think it is. Poor time management, guys. Spending too much time on frivolous things that don't matter. Spending too much time. Hi, Maria, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, said I'm amazing. Thank you so much. So, guys, think about it. When you spend a whole lot of time on things that don't really matter, sometimes you can get off into, and I'm a movie watcher. Hey, me and my mom, sometimes we can watch movies, but we got to know when to do that. You got to know when to shut it off too. And I'm not saying do something 24 hours a day, unless you're trying to work on a project or you trying to meet a particular goal. I can see me doing certain things. But guys, you got to decide on what's most important. Welcome, Vaughn. Glad to have you. Pamela, hey, homegirl, welcome. So guys, think about it. When you spend time on things that's frivolous, that don't really matter, that don't line up with your to-be list. Remember, I talked about the to-be list. That to-be list is the list of things that you say you want to do so that you can be the person that you say you want to be. It's got to start with a structure, okay? So that you can check it off the next day. And just see how good you're going to feel when you start checking off and checking off and checking off. Lining it up, guys. Hi, Angela. Welcome. Okay, the next one is self-pity. When I talk to you, I just said about, we talk about, poor me, this always happened to me. You're making up all these reasons when you say it's just poor me. No, change that tune so that you can be excited about you. Stop telling yourself, poor me. Because you're going to keep attracting more of poor me. More of poor me. Pity party. Oh, well, this just not going to work. Oh, that's not going to work. Well, I just give up. You just keep getting up. But you got to keep doing it, guys. Stop letting fear set in your mind. Because remember, fear and faith, guys, it can't remain in the same space. It's either going to be fear or it's going to be faith. So which one are you going to choose? Which one, guys? Are you going to choose fear or are you going to choose faith? You get to choose. Hey, Mavis, glad to have you. Another co-author of the Trailblazers, welcome. So, guys, Regina, hey, Regina, welcome. And we have another guy, I can't even pronounce your name, but welcome. So, guys, think about it. You got to decide whether you're going to have faith or you're going to have fear. Are you going to let fear take over your life or you going to let faith take over your life? Because when you have faith, guys, You don't have to have the physical evidence. All you got to do is believe, take action, and get going. You got to have faith. You got to believe, and you got to take action. You just can't have the faith, guys, and don't take no action. You can't just have the faith. It takes more than just the faith now. Don't say, oh, well, I believe it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm just waiting on it to happen. I'm just waiting on it. You're sitting on the sofa every day. I'm just waiting. Yeah, I know it's coming. Is it coming? But when you haven't done anything to move forward in making sure it happens, you got to decide that you want to win, guys. You're the architect. You get to choose what it looks like. You get to choose how everything shapes up for your life. And that's what's good. You get to choose. Hey, Brenda, another home girl, welcome. Orlena, welcome. So, guys, think about it. Okay, the last one, but not least, refusing to consider the opinion of an expert. Oh my God. Oh, that's my sister, Verna Wells. Hey, Brenda, love you, glad you're here. So, guys, refusing to consider your opinion of an expert. Guys, you don't know everything. Stop saying you know it all so that you can get the results you need from an expert, someone that can help you take you forward in your life. When you get someone that can, let me tell you something, guys. I have had a coach for everything. There is no way that I can manifest the things that I have achieved in my life without having a coach. I've had a speaker coach, a social media coach, a life coach, a strategy coach. I mean, a writing coach. I mean, that's what I do. If you ask any successful person in this world how they have done this, how have they achieved their success, do you think that they've done it alone, guys? Do you think they've made it alone? No, absolutely not. Do you think Oprah is where she is without having mentorship? You think that any of these successful authors and speakers and CEO people and all of these people have done any of these things without a mentor to help them or a coach? But you got to see value in that guy. But it starts with value in you as a person. But how do you see yourself? Are you worth the investment? Yes, you. Are you worth the investment? Hey, Veronica, welcome. My mom says, let's go of the past, criticism, and you will never amount to any goodbyes. So, guys, you got to think about, let's move forward. Yesterday is yesterday. Today is a brand new baby day. Today is a brand new day. Because what happened yesterday, you can't do nothing about yesterday. Because you can't repeat yesterday. Because it's a new day. The things you want to do in your life, the time is now. It don't matter about how old you are. Remember that Colonel Sanders created his recipe. He was 80-some years old. So don't let age stop you guys. Don't let, oh, well, I'm 60 years old. I'm 70 years old. And I'm 50 years old. And that's the ego telling you can't do it. That's the ego telling you, well, you know you need to wait. You can't do that. You can't afford that. You don't need to buy a new house. You don't need to move. You don't need to change your position. You don't need to retire. You need to stay. You've been here 5, 10, 20 years. You might as well stay another 10 years. That's the ego telling you these things. You don't need to apply for that new position that's going to give you more income and more freedom and time with your family. No, you need to stay where you are because it's comfortable. You've been doing it for 25 years. That's the ego telling you can't do it. And you listen to the ego. But you got to tell ego, you got to get out of here. You need to kick rocks. We ain't got time for the foolishness. So, guys, you can do anything you want to do in this world. God give us all a gift. Now, what you going to do with your gift? Are you going to sit on it? Because this coronavirus thing has had a lot of us to do some deep soul searching because we done had a lot of time. Some of you guys on this call are going to revamp your life. And some of you guys will stay where you are because that's the most familiar to you. But I don't want to see you do that. I want to see you make a change. All you got to do is take one day at a time. One baby step at a time. Because Rome, guys, was not built in a day. You can achieve anything that you put your mind to. But you got to remember, surround yourself around positive people. Be careful who you're on the phone with. Be careful who you're listening to. Be careful who's in your circle. Sometimes you have to love people from afar if they're not in your best interests. Don't let anybody stop you from achieving whatever it is that you desire. Remember, you're the architect. Just like you can decide to watch CNN tonight, or you can change the channel and watch Fox, or you can decide you want to watch something on Lifetime, or you decide you want to watch something spiritual, or you can change the channel and decide you just want to listen to some music. You get to, just like you can change the channel on your television, guys, you can change the channel of your mind. You can change your mind just like that and do something productive to move you forward in your life. You don't have to stay where you are now. You get to choose what that looks like. Because when you can feel it, you can see it, you can taste it, it's yours to keep. Y'all better ask somebody. When you can feel it, you can see it, you can touch it. Oh my goodness, guys. It's yours to keep. Oh, I just get excited. I get excited, I get moved, and I get inspired every time I come on to talk to you guys. Because you guys move and inspire me. Like I said to you guys in several other episodes, that I've always had other people to pour into me. So now, I'm clear on what my purpose is to make sure that I can inspire and move you. We all have our gift. What is your gift? What are you going to do different? What are you going to bring back to the world? What are you going to give back? It starts with you, guys. It starts with you. I'm going to repeat the list, guys. These are some of the things that can cause us to sabotage ourselves from success. Hey, Sabrina, welcome. Number 1 is procrastination. Remember, you keep making up a reason why you can't do something. You decide, well, no, I'll do it later. No, I'll do it next week. No, I'm not going to go back to school and get my doctor's degree because, I'll wait till next fall. Oh, no, I'm going to get my master's, but no, I don't have the money right now. I'll just wait. Oh, I want to build a new home, but the time is not now. I'm going to wait. Oh, I'm going to think I want to maybe take a trip, but no, I think I need to wait. Oh, I want to start this new business, but no, I don't have the money. My husband don't want me to do this right now, so I think I just need to wait. Or all of these things, guys, that you're making up excuses why you can't do something. Hey, Regina, welcome. So think about it, guys. Procrastination is something we tell ourselves we're going to do later. Number 2 is self-handicapping ourselves. When I say that, we keep repeating the same thing over and over and over, over and over and over. Oh, we just self-sabotaging. We deliberately doing it to ourselves. We keep doing it over and over and over. Number 3, negative thinking. I call it stinking thinking. When we always fail to do something because we're thinking that we can't do it anyway. Vaughn said, with all that's going on right now, it's hard to focus on business goals. And you're right. It is hard to focus on business goals. Let's focus on what we can do to get out of this whole situation so that we can bring peace around the world. What can we do as a unity? Thank you, Christy. Welcome. Okay, number 3, negative thinking. Guys, failure to start something because we're thinking about all the things that we can't do, all the reason why we can't do it. Number 4, Overthinking a situation. Well, we got to shape it up. We got to form it up. We got to square it up. We got to sit on it. We got to round it up. So a reason why we can't do it. Number 5, giving up when the going gets tough. Oh my goodness. When the going gets tough, we stop, guys, in our track. We're 3 feet from the goal and we say, well, I've been doing this forever and I've been doing this forever. I might as well stop. But you're 3 feet from the goal. It's right there waiting you. It's waiting for you to pull it down. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. But you said, no, I'm going to do something else. That wasn't meant for me. The next one, poor management, poor time management is spending too much time on things that don't matter, that don't line up for your goals. The next one is self-pity. Oh my gosh. When you say, oh, man, this is not for me. I can't do this. Self-pity. The next one, the last but not least, is refusing to consider opinions of an expert. Guys, you don't know everything. Seek professional advice when you don't know. It's okay to invest in yourself. Are you worth the investment? Are you worth it? So guys, my name is TessTims. For the ones who don't know me, I'm an international speaker, trainer, mentor, coach, and author. And I thank you guys for coming on. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at TessTimsInstitute.com, or you can reach me at TessT38@gmail.com. I'm on Monday through Thursday between 7:30 and 9 o'clock. Based on what I have going on, I'm a part of other admins on other groups. And I will post it on Facebook, the time, at least an hour before I start. So guys, I thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me each and every night. Because you move and inspire me. I get excited when I come on to talk to you guys. I thank you guys for coming, for listening. I love you guys to the moon and back. Love you to the moon and back. Love you to the moon and back. I'm TessTims. Take care and have a fantastic evening.